happens after a while, I repeat myself over and over and over. So for your body, your arms, they always shatter in the upper chest. If for a guy who's doing physique, you want to isolate the movements and concentrate on that particular muscle. So if you want to build the upper chest area, stay away from exercises that are going to utilize that muscle group as a primary, where now all of a sudden your secondary muscle becomes the muscle that you're trying to enhance. So if you're trying to enhance the upper chest area, and you do this type of exercise, that's going to create more stress on the bicep, where this is going to become the primary exercise that you're stressing out on, and very little effect up here. You might get a little pump up here, but you're not putting the primary, number one effective stress on it. Right? So isolate the movements is great. Concentrate on exercise that build the upper chest. And I always tell everybody, whether you're even in physique or bodybuilding, break the muscle down into section. We just did shoulders, front, middle, rear, and that'll develop a nice rounded, well-built shoulder. Chest, upper, middle, lower, in and out. That gives you a nice packed, nice, well-developed chest. If you need a little bit more in the upper chest area, well, make sure you're utilizing the primary exercises that develop that. Inclines, presses, inclined dumbbells, great. You know, anything that's going to, if you don't feel good about an exercise, well, do something else that's going to be able to stimulate that area, whether it's cables, dumbbells, barbells, whatever. Don't follow somebody else's routine, okay? That's his problem, and that's his issue. It might look great, it might work for him, but everybody's bodies are a little slightly different. Height, weight, you know, the way you build. Some guys have wider shoulders, some guys have smaller shoulders. So the basic ideas are there. It's just a matter of slightly moving and adjusting your body and your grip and whether it's in the position of your body. You have to feel comfortable with that machine. You have to feel comfortable with the muscle. That's why I always stress mind and muscle connection is the key to make your body be utilized and enhanced to where it's effective for you. What you might do, it might not work for him. Okay? Different body shapes, and that's why whenever in these I Am Juggernaut challenges, whenever people come to me for questions, the first thing I ask for, send me a photo, front and back. That'll give me an idea of what you need, what your present condition is, and what exercises will benefit for your specific goal. It's not one fits all. So your arms are already shadowing your chest, so your triceps come up a little bit more, okay? Just to even out your biceps, because you have a big, long bicep, all right? The upper chest area, I would include inclines. Okay, I don't have to do one max rep, and that's why I would not recommend that for you. You know, you don't need strength. Strength will come along with the muscles because you need to stimulate it. But if you grab an exercise, which we just did, 15 pounds, and you were doing dumbbells with it, how did you feel after the second set?
Yeah.
Okay, after the second or third rep, was your muscle on fire?
Yeah.
Did you need 500 pounds on your shoulders?
No.
Okay, well, did that feel more than 500 pounds?
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's the key. The key is to stimulate the muscle. You don't see too many powerlifters holding shit up like this, all right? Well, you know, powerlifters are powerlifters. They have to do what they can. They need speed, stamina, strength in order to enhance their goals. And you know, so that's their thing. Bodybuilding is different. You need some powerlifting, of course, but it has to be controlled. It has to be utilized for for that specific reason. So I would include incline dumbbells. I would also include higher reps. You know, 12 to 15 is great, and and also you can utilize what we just did.
I have a question too. Should I do shoulders like twice a week? Like some people do.
No. More does not mean better. Okay. Again, you're trying to shape and you're trying to develop, so you have the nice symmetrical body that the judges are looking for. If you're going to utilize more, if you do shoulders twice a week, could you imagine if that was the case? If somebody had really small legs, he would do legs every other day, and then we'd all be big. That's not it. Once you stimulate the muscle, you do your growing outside the gym. You don't do it in here. In here, you're breaking the muscle tissue down.
Right.
And I always explain this too. What we do in the gym, if you had to look at the muscle after you stimulate it and you look under a microscope, you're literally tearing down microscopic tears into your muscles. So now that it's being broken down, your body wants to recover. It wants to heal itself. The nutrients, the food that you give it, is what's going to make it heal. By healing, the body wants to adapt to that stress load. And that's how we get bigger and stronger. Breaking down a muscle every single other day where it's not recovering, you're going to burn out and you're not going to be able to recover. You're not going to have enough nutrients in your body to repair itself, so you're constantly breaking it down. This is why you get guys that say, I worked out for 20 years, shit, I don't look like that. Well, you know what? And then all of a sudden, these guys wind up excuse my language, they wind up using excuses. Like, well, you know, the reason why he looks like that because he's taking steroids and shit. You know, steroids don't make you a champion. They have a small part that it does help. It helps you recover, right? But it's the food intake that makes you go to the next level. Genetics plays a big part. Whatever you have, whatever God gave you, you can enhance that with proper nutrition and proper dieting and proper training. So you need to build up that area. Your chest is a little longer. The first thing that pops out when you're on stage is your chest, right? So how do you break that down a little bit? Now you bring up a little bit of your tricep, okay? You bring up a little bit more to your upper chest. Abs are a big thing in physique. Abs is the key thing that when a guy comes out, that's the first thing the judges look for. Presentation. Okay, when you come out, you gotta have the whole personality, the face, the look, the smile, the walk. That's all part of physique. Bodybuilding, you know, Manny can tell you. We had to go over several times. If you have the muscle, there's a lot of bodybuilders out there that have large muscles, but they lose a show because they don't have the type of look that it makes them flow evenly. It makes them look too bulky. They look awkward up on stage, and you get a little guy who has really good shape, but he's going to blow him off stage.